Good morning, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in about a minute, so let's see what happens. Just getting back from July 4th weekend, so feeling a little rusty, feeling a little foggy in the brain, but looks like we have a couple of good candidates out there, so let's see how this day unfolds. All right, looking to get my first entry point here of 17,000 shares at 17.15, so I got those. We'll look to either take a quick 15 cents, or if I can build bigger, then I will gladly do that. So let's see how this wants to act here. All right, so it gave me a quick 15 cents, so want to restart this over again. So we'll go 1749, 1,000 shares short. Let's see if we can get back up there or not again. I will keep you updated. Well, with it pulling back, I now put an order into buy at 1570. So I hope this one doesn't start to tighten up already on the range. Hopefully it's got a couple more overextended moves in it. But I mean, if it starts to head back up there again, I'll get that short order out. But as it stands right now, it was pulling back, so I wanted to get a buy order out there, but now looking like it's showing some strength again. So we'll see what happens with it. But like I said, hopefully it's not starting to tighten up in some little small range. Have a short order out here, 51.25 on HOG. Seeing if I can play some sort of dead cat bounce. So got a couple fishing lines out in the water. Now it's just a matter of seeing if I can get some nibbles. So this is just a good example of summer trading. Not to mention, like I said, yesterday was literally July 4th. Today is July 5th. So a lot of people probably aren't even back yet. But you all witnessed the opening period of the day where this thing just basically moved almost $1 right out of the gates. And then it pulled back. And then I made the comments about, oh man, I hope this isn't entering into some sort of little tight range. And sure enough, here it is. Not much action, just back and forth, this tight little channel. Sure, you can still scalp in and out of that channel. That's not really my style. So I'm not saying that this is not tradable. I'm just saying that for me and my strategy and what I've been using recently, it's just a little too choppy for me to really do anything with. But just kind of an example of how stocks start off very quickly, but then also very quickly, because usually the first 90 minutes, and it's still only 9:46, but things have just slowed down that much more. So just kind of one of the pitfalls of summer, but then that's just compounded by the fact that yesterday was July 4th. So some people would probably make the argument that you shouldn't even be trading today, and I would fully agree with them. And the reason I'm trading is I'm only trading something that really looks good. And INSY, the way it started off, that's right up my alley. But outside of that, I'm going to be very picky, just because I do understand, the context. So that could very well be the only trade that I do today. At least I caught it on video, so I mean that's a plus. But given the overall context of the situation, which I keep harping on, because if you're watching this 3 months from now, that's not going to mean much. But as it stands right now, not exactly the best environment to be trading in and trying to force trades if nothing exists here. Clearly something existed, so I took it. But, I'm not going to just force things, even though the little YouTube video voices are whispering so seductively. Come on, Clay. You're going to post this on YouTube. You got to make this video. Got to make it good one. So I got to just ignore those. But I do want to see if I can find something else. Only 9:48, so still some time left. But let's see if I can find another opportunity out there. I am still searching for one more trade, but while I'm thinking, want to address the question that I know I'll get as soon as I post a live trade video, and that's, hey Clay, how are you finding these stocks to actually trade, especially on a slow day like this? How are you finding these setups? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks, such as the one INSY that you saw me trade today. So if you think something like that can add some value to you as a trader, go ahead and click right there, and I will email you the guide. Guide is very short and to the point, so by no means are you gonna have to spend like the next 2 weeks reading through some novel or anything like that. And you can just check it out. And like I said, it's a good risk versus reward. Risk is it's totally worthless to you. Oh well, you spend a few minutes, reading through it. Your reward is, it could really help you out. So I think it's a good little, like I said, RVR transaction. So like I said, I'm going to look for one more, but maybe we'll just make this like a sub 5-minute video. Let's see what I can find. Okay, I have a fishing order 1490 here. This is actually based on the 5-minute chart, which you cannot see on the screen. So just an FYI there. And a friendly reminder to everybody that I am looking at more than what you just see on this on the YouTube recording. I always include the warning video down in the description box. So I would highly encourage you to watch that if you think these are intended for like educational purposes. Please definitely watch the video down in the description box. All right, I'll keep it paused. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I said 5 minutes. Now we're going over 5 minutes, so I'll wrap it up quickly, though. If you thought this was the worst video ever and totally boring, sorry. Good news is there's like 260 other live trade videos on the playlist on YouTube that you can go watch if you want to find some more quote-unquote entertaining activity. But sorry. My portfolio comes first, and not trying to create quote-unquote entertaining YouTube videos, which has gotten me in trouble in the past. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, for you long-time listeners, hopefully you know what I'm about to say here. Click that like button. Comments are always appreciated. And subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of other stuff on the channel besides these live trade videos. So I'd encourage you to subscribe, look around, and see what's available. Also, if you'd like to learn more about the programs I offer, services I offer, the private trading group, you can go to claytrader.com, and there's a lot more information there. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. I hope you all still have 2 hands. And with that being said, I'll see you next week.